12. I have to wake up at 7.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm probably gonna hang out in your stream.
Oh, okay. You can see the real SMT gameplay.
Yeah, the real Atlas gamer.
Yeah, Atlas games are always really fun to me. They're always like super challenging, but I personally like them because of that.
No, yeah, I prefer games with challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like brain dead game.
Yeah.
I just feel like these days games are so easy. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, so that way game journalists can play them, duh. Yeah.
It just really confuses me how these people are game journalists. When they saw that guy who couldn't do like passes with Turtle Cuphead, oh god.
Oh yeah.
Or like that guy complained that Sekiro needs an easy mode.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand sometimes because it's like they have to play a lot of games and like do reviews with them really quickly, but still doesn't really
but I mean,
doesn't matter.
But if you cannot pass the tutorial, like the book.
Yeah, exactly.
The book.
Yeah. It's unfortunate sometimes. A lot of times it's like, damn, how do people even have a job? No cap. I feel like you should be decent at games if you want to be a journalist for games. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know the industry, but that's what it seems like sometimes.
You finish all your games that you play, right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
There are games where I'm just like I get bored easily, but I'll never like
question yourself like, oh, I cannot beat this game. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. If it's a game that I think is worth playing, then yeah, I'll like play the shit out of it. You know what I mean? To try to get better at it. But if it's a game I feel like I don't care enough about to do that, then I won't do it.
Yeah, that's why I like what's it called? Hack and slash games.
Yeah.
Or Souls games.
Yeah, like Dark Souls 3. I remember. I think I told you, right? I quit the game like 3 separate times. Because I got tilted every time when I lost like a shit ton of souls. And then eventually I went back, and then I played it for real. And I was like, fuck it, I don't care about losing souls. Or even if I do care about losing souls, I'm gonna try to like play better. And then I remember like the Abyss Watchers was like a huge wall for me. Like, the Abyss Watchers was probably like my biggest wall. Because after I beat Abyss Watchers, everything else was so like easy to me. Yeah, because my friends were telling me about like shit like Nameless King and stuff, and obviously Soul Ascender and stuff. And I like first tried or two tried it. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this game. Yeah.
Damn, Nameless King beat my ass.
Yeah. But he's probably the most. I think he's probably like him and like Soul Cinder are probably the most fair fights in the game. Like bullshit fights in the game, like fucking, like bullshit fights in the game, like fucking Old Demon King, not Old Demon King, fucking that Bloodborne-esque boss.
Oh, what's his name?
The Consume King, Osiris. That's what his name was. Like Osiris is such a shitty like boss fight. It's like an easy boss fight, but there's just like moments where like
it's complete bullshit stuff.
Because he moves so fast and like randomly with just 180 instantly in like 2-3 frames. It's like it's so bullshit, you know. Because I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to have like a Bloodborne-esque boss in the game, but it wasn't like executed well. The boss fight isn't hard at all. I don't think the boss fight is hard. It's just like for the moveset you have in that, well, not moveset, but like with what the game had before Osiris, it doesn't really properly teach you to be ready for him. Like he's hard because like other fights are not he's hard. He's annoying because the fights before Osiris never teach you to like have the reactions you need to face him properly. You know what I mean? Like games like uh games like Metal Gear Rising properly teaches you its mechanics by like having easier fights that like, you know, having easier fights that teach you a certain mechanic and then making it harder in other, like it'll teach you how to parry in one fight, but then it'll teach and then once the game knows you're good at parrying, it'll like it'll be less afraid to like throw a whole bunch of shit at you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like, oh, Dark Souls is just like it throws a random fight that has a random mechanic in it, and it's just like, oh, you just gotta like learn. Which I mean, some people like it for that, and that's why like the franchise is so successful. I feel like, but
it's not your cup of tea.
I don't mind it. I mean, if it's done okay, if it's done well, like in like Bloodborne, it's fine. But if it's done like poorly, sometimes in like Dark Souls 1 and stuff like that, it's like it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because Dark Souls 1, it had like, I mean, I get it. It's their first like, it's like their first like game or whatever. But
was it Demon Souls?
Oh yeah, I mean it was Demon Souls. But yeah, I mean Dark Souls was their, I guess their first like mainstream game, or like the,
yeah,
because Demon Souls was like super niche in the West, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Devil May Cry. Which game? Which game? DMC3 to be specific. It just straight up just drops you and tells you, by the way, you attack with triangle and you shoot guns with square.
Yeah.
Good luck out there, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, games that kind of like throw you into the fire, at least like, is kind of good in a sense because it like trusts you as a player to be able to, you know, put 2 and 2 together. But sometimes the game kind of expects too much from you, where it's like certain things aren't properly like taught. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like Dark Souls 3 is probably the most consistent Dark Souls for sure, because it doesn't go into like bullshit territory like Dark Souls 1, where like because you can only dodge up, down, left, right. The reason why the reason why Artorias is so fucking hard is because he ignores those rules. You know what I mean? He moves faster than like literally any fucking thing in the game. So of course he's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like Gale from like Dark Souls 3 is kind of like Artorias, but the reason why he's hard is I feel like he has 3 different stages, and like because they allow you to like essentially infinitely sprint, well not sprint, roll in Dark Souls 3. Like that's why he has all this like projectiles. You know what I mean? Like imagine if Artorias had fucking projectiles. Like how fucking cancer would that be? Yeah.
I actually like Gale's gun, the boss fight.
Yeah, like Gale and like Sister Frida is pretty cool fights, and it's also like a good way to cap off the series because it's like what the series is most well known for, you know. Like, you know, they're known for the Ornstein and Smo fight, and then they're also known for the Artorias fight, right? So to cap it off with Gale, which is essentially like Artorias 2.0, and then Frida and Father Ariando is like Ornstein and Smo essentially. Yeah, like that's a pretty like cool way to end off the franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can clearly tell like it was made out of greed from is Capcom? Not Capcom, Bandai.
Bandai.
Yeah, Bandai was clearly like greedy, you know, because they like split the DLC into 2 when you can clearly tell it's meant to be like one DLC.
Yeah. Yep. With like Monet, I mean, at the end of the day, they're a business company.
Yeah, I get it. It's like now it's like I highly doubt anyone buys it separately. I'm pretty sure most people buy it like one by one. I mean as a whole set. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like no one buys like Dark Souls like DLC individually now. But it sucks that people who got the DLC first had to do that because of greed, you know. And I get it. It happens a lot usually. It's just so like companies can make a quick buck. Buck. I get it, but a lot of times it ruins the experience of a game because they're so greedy. You know?
Crap, I gotta find out who the freak are these drug dealers guys. Wait, what the freak? Had to take you building? What's that? I'm confused.
Like honestly, the only problem I have with Bloodborne is that obviously, I mean, frame rate is obviously an issue, but the fact that it doesn't really have a good variety of bosses. In that, like, if you can beat Father Gascoigne and Cleric Beast, I think that's the first two bosses, right?
Yeah, the first two.
Yeah, like once you know how to beat those bosses, like the game doesn't really challenge you until you get into the DLC. Like personally, like the game is hard, but the game is hard because like the areas are hard. Like the game is hard not because the bosses are hard. Like outside of Father Gascoigne, which is like usually like a really big wall for new players.
And once you know the weakness.
Yeah, and Cleric Beast Cleric Beast is really just like a stat check, you know? Like once you have good stats, you can just easily just one-shot them.
Yeah.
But like with like,
honest,
yeah.
Like with every humanoid boss, you just
parry. Yeah.
Parry.
You find out from Father Gascoigne, like a huge problem with that game is that you can literally just like parry the shit out of people.
Yeah, I think I once just straight up beat Gaston with just parry.
Yeah, you can one-shot him. You can one-shot people like Maria. You can one-shot people like fucking Gearman. You can one-shot like
the hunters just roaming around.
Yeah, hunter, or you can just straight up cheese the hunters. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I feel like they deserve to get cheese though, because hunters they have like unlimited stamina. They have unlimited like ammo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They deserve to get cheese, but like something like Gascoigne and what Lungarius or whatever, you could just fucking straight up parry them. Because parrying in Bloodborne is way different from parrying in like Dark Souls. Because in Dark Souls you parry when the attack is about to hit you, right? But then in Bloodborne you can literally just shoot them as soon as they raise their hand at you. Or like as soon as they even like come at you, like as soon as they're in the frame of like about to attack you, you can literally just shoot, and then they're just dead. Yeah. So parrying is way easier in Bloodborne. Yeah.
Yeah, if the guy breathes, you just shoot it. He's already in the ground and parry.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll get these like, because I didn't know that when I first started playing Bloodborne, because I was like, okay, it's Bloodborne, it's made by FromSoft, so I'm like, okay, parrying probably works the same as. It probably works the same as Dark Souls, and then that's why like I would parry late because I would think that I would have to shoot them as the hit is coming, not when they're about to do the attack. And then you realize later on that it's like brain dead easy to just parry people. Yeah, but I guess it's like one of those things where it's like people's argument is just don't use parry, but it's like if you don't use parry, that's like like one of the main ways of doing damage in the game. You can't just tell someone to not press the left trigger. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's ignoring a game feature.
Yeah, it's literally ignoring game features just to make the game like somewhat more challenging. If you have to delete a game feature to make a game more challenging, that just means that a certain game feature might be broken. You know what I mean?
I remember first time I was playing Dark Souls 3, Pontiff Sullivan. I got stuck for 2 weeks.
Who?
Sullivan? He's like the papa in that like kind of like big city.
Wait, who?
Pontiff Sullivan.
Oh, Hunter. Oh, Pontiff Sullivan. Oh, I see.
Yeah, not 2 weeks. What am I crazy? What? No, like it was like 4 days, 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think I just did like I just started parrying, and I was able to like just grapple him.
Yeah, but Pontiff Sullivan is also like a way more like fair fight. A lot of like Dark Souls, especially humanoid fights, are way more fair than like Bloodborne. But I guess that's the point. It's meant to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Bloodborne, it's like they're hunters, right? So they're trying to fucking like kill you.
Yeah.
But I guess so are Dark Souls bosses, but more so in Bloodborne.
In Bloodborne, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in Bloodborne, if you're fighting a humanoid, any hunter or Fargas or any humanoid boss, you just parry. If it's a creature, a beast, anything, you just go for the booty.
Yeah, you go for the booty, or you use like Beast Blood Pellet, and you just like
True.
Yeah.
That too.
You use,
or you
like,
just turn your weapon with fire paper.
Yeah, you use like Beast Blood Pellet in combination with like fire paper. You just delete people. Yeah. And then you just use like mollies, or not mollies, or if it's like BSB, you use like punch and blood cocktails to like distract it into a corner or whatever. Yeah, you can just like cheese a lot of beast fights, and that's what I mean. I get it. It's like they're trying to fit the aesthetic of the game and the setting, but I feel like Bloodborne didn't really have a big variety. Even when they did have variety, it was like brain dead fights, like Celestial Emissary, where it's like literally like you fight those alien babies or whatever. That's not really a fight. That's not really a boss. That's more like a lore boss. And no one's gonna say like freaking what's the guy's name? Mikolash is a real boss fight. Yeah, Mikolash is not.
He's like an NPC.
Yeah, Mikolash is just like a glorified like side scroller, if anything.
He's more like a puzzle boss.
Yeah, it's more like a puzzle boss than a real boss. Yeah.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
100%. I'm talking about like really hard areas. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of this place. Nightmare Frontier, or like Nightmare. I forgot.
Nightmare Menses?
Is the one that you have to like hide behind cover because you're gonna get frenzy.
Oh yeah, that's Nightmare Menses. It's like when you enter that place. And also Curse is such a bullshit mechanic too. Literally just by line of sighting. Yeah, that was always like something I found really weird about Dark Souls. They'll have these like weird mechanics where like enemies can literally delete your health just by looking at them weird. Like if you look at like, you know, those jailers from Dark Souls 3 where you're in like the Iritho dungeons or whatever, and then you look at them the wrong way and they delete your health by just looking at you. It's so dumb. Yeah, like that mechanic is so dumb. And obviously like in Dark Souls 1 with the Basilisks, but I mean Basilisks are all over Dark Souls games, but yeah, like Basilisk existing is also bullshit too. Because sometimes they'll grab you from like 2 years away, yeah, and then they'll like suck the shit out of you, and then you're just cursed, and then you die instantly. Yeah, just curse being a mechanic is so dumb. Or just any mechanic that builds up over time is such a dumb mechanic in Dark Souls games, because you have to like, you know, you build up the status effect, and then you have to like stand there for like 2 hours for the status effect to like wear off, and then you can start moving again. It's such a dumb mechanic. Yeah, like it should be like the mechanic should have been like, if you get poisoned, fine, but as soon as you eat like a moss clump or whatever it's called, like as you avoid the status effect longer, it should progressively get faster and faster to like deplete. You shouldn't have to wait fucking 2 years for like a 1 second mistake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that is what I've never really understood about the Dark Souls series. Like, it's about being fair and stuff. Like, the series is always praised about being fair, and it has like bullshit mechanics like curse and fucking frenzy and shit like that. Yeah, where you look at someone the wrong way and then they'll literally fucking just delete you by not even interacting with you. You just like happen to look at the enemy the wrong way, and then you're just dead.
Probably the most fair game has to be Sekiro.
Huh?
The most Souls game has to be Sekiro. Like actually fair.
I think Sekiro is probably the most fair. It doesn't really have any bullshit moments except for like the snake moment. But the first time you meet the snake, it's pretty obvious that you have to avoid that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's pretty obvious that you should be avoiding this person. Yeah.
I had to replay Sekiro to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking of replaying it soon as well.
Plus, I haven't played that boss rush mode though.
The boss rush mode? Oh yeah, that's the main reason why I want to replay it, so I can so I can play the boss rush mode.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, they changed the pattern of the attacks in those boss rush.
Yeah, they slightly modified the attack animations, not attack, the attack like sequences of like Genichiro and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you told me.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to replay it again because I haven't played Sekiro in a while, in like a couple of months. And that I know last time when I played it, I like 100%ed it, essentially.
Damn.
Cause I beat every boss I needed to beat, and then I like collected all the beats I need to collect and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. It's fun. It's just it doesn't really incentivize people to play the game after they beat it, you know what I mean? Like you beat the game and it's like sure you can do the boss rushes, but once you're done with the boss rushes, it's like what else do you do? You know what I mean?
What else? Yeah. There's no DLC, there's no different builds.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm surprised like a game this successful didn't get a DLC. But I guess it's like FromSoft was already thinking about like making Elden Ring whenever that's coming out. Yeah.
Oh god, there's like this YouTube channel. He's like focusing on making like updates on Elden Ring.
God, how sad was he when COVID became a thing? God.
No, and the thing that he does is he counts every single day.
Where there hasn't been any news
like
about.
Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Elden Ring update 365. No news in regards to Elden Ring.
Yeah. RP
every
Bozo.
single day. RP Bozo.
That's an RP Bozo moment for real.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope the game comes out soon.
Yeah.
It seems fun, kind of like meets open game.
Well, Miyazaki came out and said it's not truly open world, but it's not like as linear as like something as like Dark Souls. Because Dark Souls is pretty linear. Like people say it's not because you can like actually you can choose to like do certain routes, but I mean there's usually a specific route. If anything, Dark Souls 1 is probably the most like non-linear, but even then it's like when you go to the graveyard when you first start the game and you get one shot by these random ass skeletons, I'm pretty sure you'll know like that's not the way to go. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like it's pretty common sense. If you like walk into an area and you're getting like one shot by stuff and you're just like whatever, then obviously you're not meant to go this way. You know what I mean? So
yep. Pretty funny. Yeah, when I started playing Dark Souls 1, I was so lost.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was pretty linear.
Yeah, for sure. Like you can kind of do it like however you want, but at the same time, it's like you really only have one path. Like Bloodborne is even more linear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly cannot tell if like shortcuts and stuff like that are good for the franchise, honestly.
Because in Bloodborne, you have like the main area. What is it called? Yarnam.
Yeah, Yarnam. Yeah.
And there's like so many routes that lead you to different zones, but those other zones don't connect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you want to go to, I don't know, what is it called? This place, Yahar'gul, and you're on. Damn, I forgot the name of the areas. But you know what I mean, right?
Like Yarno or whatever. Yeah.
Mm. Like the areas don't connect.
Yeah,
They
I
all
mean,
just lead up back to Yarna.
and that's what I mean. I feel like the whole interconnected nature of Dark Souls 1 was, I feel like, at this point, you can easily say it was probably like a happy coincidence. Right? Like they just made it like certain areas were made with like maybe oversight or something, and it just so happened that, oh, okay, we can make this shortcut to make it easier. It just so happened. I highly doubt like FromSoft went into it knowing they're gonna make it different. You know, I mean, make it interconnected. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because if you take out certain shortcuts, like the game is actually a lot more like Bloodborne in terms of its like different paths. But I honestly like it because of that. I don't personally like the fact that everything's so like interconnected in Dark Souls 1. Because sometimes it's like, for a new player, it's really annoying to figure out where exactly to go. Maybe my brain is really small. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. But when I played the game, I was just always like, okay, I'm done with this area, and this area leads to like a dead end. Where the fuck do I go now? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the game doesn't tell you at all. I don't think it's, oh, you're dumb. No, it's just...
Yeah, it's like the game, sure, like you talk to that guy at the first campfire at Firelink, and he's like, oh, go ring this bell, go ring that bell. And then once you wake up, fucking the snake is like, sure, it's like, oh, he tells you what to do, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel... I mean, it feels organic in the sense that, like, it feels like a real world. But just because something can feel real doesn't mean that, like, it works, like, gameplay-wise. I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, like, when you start the game, he tells you, oh, go ring this bell, and go this ring bell. You do that, the guy goes nuts and tries to kill you. You kill him. You wake up the snake, and the snake just tells you what. Oh no, I think after that you have to find your way to what's the name of this place? New Londo?
Yeah.
Oh no, Londo, yeah. And yeah, you go to Sim Fortress and you reach New Londo. You go to the big titty lady.
Yeah, great, amazing chest ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that what it says on the ground before you open the door?
Yeah, every time before you open the door.
It's such a meme. Literally, even
Great
like in Dark, even Miyazaki knew amazing chest ahead.
Or every time there's like a dead NPC, and they're facing a certain way, and they're showing their butts. They're like finger time.
Finger time. Yeah, people are so creative with like the messages they put on the ground.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah.
Another meme about Dark Souls 1 is Big Hack Logan.
Who?
Big Hat Logan.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, in Dark Souls 3 you can get no, in Dark Souls 1 you can get his hat. And you know, like every single piece of armor or accessory has like a deep lore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Big Hat Logan is like, oh, this is the big hat from Logan.
Oh, is that what it says in the description?
Yeah.
What the hell? Wait, let me see. What the hell?
Search up Big Hat Logan. I think just as like Logan's hat or something like that.
Yeah, it literally says gigantic hat worn by the great sorcerer Logan. It completely hid his face, which led to his nickname Big Hat.
Yeah, I was like wondering, why is it called Big Hat Logan? Did it used to belong to like someone big or like a giant creature?
It's like, no, it's just his hat's big.
Yeah.
Yeah. His hat's big, he's small. Yeah.
He's small. Well, I understand.
Yeah, understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, pretty funny. Everyone memes about the lore. But yeah. You once you reach what's her name? Gwendolyn or Gwen?
Yeah, Gwendolyn. It's Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gives
Gwendolyn's
you the
Gwendolyn's the girl.
yeah. She gives you the soul of Gwen, and then
And
you
then
wake up
and
the
then
snake.
and then you shoot her and you find out she's a hologram. Feels bad.
Yeah, feels bad. I feel betrayed.
I felt betrayed. No cat.
There goes my goddess.
Girl. There go my titties.
There goes the feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, he just straight up says like, all right, all right, that's it in general. Like, oh okay.
Yeah. Like
Yes,
I
he
don't know,
cares what
man.
to
I honestly feel like people like trash the game like people who are diehard fans of Dark Souls 1 who refuse to tell you that like the second half of the game is trash, which it is, will die on a cliff saying that like games like Dark Souls 2 and 3 are bad because of its like poor interconnectivity.
Oh
know?
god, I have a good meme in regards to Dark Souls 2. I'll send it to you on Discord.
Oh.
You know, everyone like I think Dark Souls 2 is like the black sheep of the franchise.
Yeah.
Just a second. There we go. Yeah, I posted already.
What the?
Dark Souls 2, pinnacle game. That's peak Dark Souls.
Wait, I'm so confused. Like what?
Oh, you
Oh,
haven't
I
seen-
see. Oh, I see what you mean. Wait, what? Oh, I don't get what I'm looking at. Is it me? Is it
it's because-
sarcastic?
Yeah, it's supposed to be sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
It's like favorite game of all time, and you just put one game. Okay, game with best story, you put another game. Favorite art style, you put the game you think has like great art style. Or like big personal impact game, you put that game in. It's like every single category is Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
And
Is that,
when, like,
is that what some people say? Actually, that it's like the best in all these categories.
no.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, I'm like, are there actually people that say this? Because I'm like, they must be trolling.
Yeah, it's a troll, of course. Like, Dark Souls overrated, and then Dark Souls 3 biggest letdown.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if FromSoft keeps making games with like the quality of like Sekiro and stuff, for sure, that's what I prefer, honestly. Because I get it, I get it. Like if you play games like Demon Souls or whatever, you can clearly tell in Demon Souls they're trying a lot of like experimental stuff. But it's not like all of it worked, you know? Like that bullshit mechanic where you die to anything your first time in the world. You fucking play the rest of the fucking level with half health, like stuff like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff like that I respect that it did so much with so little and that it made like a game like that work, but doesn't necessarily mean that all of it was good. Clearly, none of it was good enough for them to keep in the franchise, you know what I mean? But I respect that they did it. And I respect that they at least garnered some sort of fan base from it enough to where, like, Dark Souls 1 was even a thing. But you can clearly tell in Dark Souls 1, like, they fucking ran out of money, dude.
Yeah. Oh god, one of the mechanics I hated so much about Dark Souls 1, it's the curse one, the one that like reduces your HP to half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was stuck like that for like 3 of the game areas or 4. With just half health and looking for the thing that cures curse. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
I think I had to like look it up online. I was like, okay, screw it. I
Oh, Dark Souls 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, like the developers forgot about the mechanic when they literally, how most things in Dark Souls you can kind of like understand by just paying attention. Like the curse mechanic was so poorly made that that they literally had like an on-screen tutorial explain to you how the mechanic works, and people praise the game for being like not handholdy when like bullshit like that exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good when games don't have hand holding, but I don't want games that just throw you into a pile of
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. There's a difference between hand holding and then there's a difference and the difference of like giving you the tools to succeed. And sometimes it feels like certain games are just made to just fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I played a Soul game was Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I was so, I don't know, I was just pretty poopy head back in the day. Yarnum was so hard for me.
Who?
Yarnum?
Oh, Yarnum, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Actually,
and since I had like, what is it? I had the fear of the game. I was like scared of the game because I knew it was like super hard and everything.
yeah.
And now I can just easily, because I think the biggest thing I have done in the game so far is without weapons. You know, when you start the game, you start without weapons.
Yeah.
So the best thing I have done so far playing Bloodborne is getting to the 30 piece without using weapons.
Karate chop.
Yeah, karate chop. Of course I got fucked there, but yeah.
Yeah.
I tried so hard. That because when you die, you're forced to get a
back.
weapon.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me use my Molotovs. See if I can at least like backstab him.
Yeah, karate chop the booty.
Nah, but I got fooked.
You got fooped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, first time I played the game, I could barely get through Yarnam, and now I can just karate chop all my way through.
Yeah, like I remember first time I played the game, like Yarnum gave me a lot of trouble. But then, because I played Dark Souls before, I was never like stuck on Yarnum. If anything, the area I got stuck on the most is probably. Yeah, if anything, the area I got stuck in the most was probably like Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, Forbidden Woods. This is the one with the snake? Yeah. What was the boss of that area? I forgot. Oh, Shadows of Yarnum.
Yeah, the three boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here so I can just like hand out to your stream.
Yeah.
Oh god. What am I doing? I'm skipping the dialogue. Fuck, let me see. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna save me here and just probably end the stream.
Right.
Time missed it? Yeah, 12:13. Oh god, did I stop the broadcast? Oh yeah, there we go. Let me see what you're streaming. For how long have you been playing Shin Megami Tensei? That game in particular, the one that you're playing right now.
About like 13 hours. Yeah, I'm like.
You have 13 hours in total.
Yeah, I'm like a third of the way done.
Wow, a third.
Yeah. The game's not that long. It's only like 30 hours.
Makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah, because I was surprised because when you told me that Persona 5 is like 100 hours.
Yeah, only the Persona games go that long. Like none of the, I don't think any of the Megami Tensei games go that long.
Oh, they're like normal length RPG games, like
Yeah.
30, 40 plus hours?
Yeah, they're like 50, 60, but they're never like that long. Yeah.
Alright, makes sense.
I think Persona games are always just super long because of how the calendar works.
Yeah, true. Makes sense. Pokemon games, they're super quick, to be honest.
Yeah.
Once you know how it works, like, because they follow like formula, you already expect what to do. It takes me probably like 12 or 11 hours to finish a Pokemon game.
Yeah. I usually like to take my time though, because I always like to try different comps and stuff.
Yeah. So, let me see what can I eat. How old is this game?
Let me see. I think 2004. Let me see. Yeah, 2004.
It came out originally on the PS Vita or PS1?
PS2.
PS2, yeah, what am I talking about?
Yes, sir.
So what is the story about though?
Basically, it's like a post-apocalyptic world where factions kill each other to survive, and when you kill leaders of a faction, you become the leader of that faction you took over. And then like the point is that you kill all the leaders, and then you reach Nirvana, which is like like becoming like the ruler of the world, basically. Yeah. It's super edgy, but yeah, it's usually SFT game. SFT games are super edgy.
Yeah, just look at that character design.
Yeah. All these character designs are made by that guy who made the double triggers for
Yeah, Devil May Cry.
DMC3.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I like indie stuff.
Apparently, these are based off of like Hindu mythology. Like, I searched it up the other day because I always thought these designs look really cool. And yeah, I found out like it's based off of like Hindu mythology.
Like, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, the designs are pretty cool. So like the designs are like, if you can look at,
I like when games base themselves from any kind of mythology.
Yeah, see.
Not a huge fan of God of War, but I really like the Greek mythology. Like Zeus, Hades, Poseidon. Yeah, those are some edgy designs. Oh, you know what game I have to play? Near.
This must be it. Lupa.
Wait. He's not the same anymore.
Janana. It's just like Janana. Sarah, can't you help him?
I don't think I can. It's too late. I can't do anything now. You can't fight the hunger forever. Once it takes over, nobody can help you anymore. That's why God said, this cycle of sadness must not continue. But
Please, devour me.
Lupa, what shall I tell your child?
tell him to become a man of honor. He'll be carrying an olive leaf.
Your honor does not die with you. I will find your son. Be you angel or demon, you will surely regret giving me this cursed power!